the ABIA state governor has resisted Fulani politically, morally, to the extent he went as far as banning anything that has to do with Fulani, open grazing in Abia State, and the ESN also has taken over, making sure that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's arrival in Abia State will be protected. And that we see the Fulanis trying, whether they are fleeing to any other neighboring state, we don't know, but how would you react to that?
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever you're watching us from. I remember humble self, that Biafran evangelist, one and the only. I love what Alex Otti is doing. If you watch somebody like Alex Otti, you will see the blood of Biafra flowing in him. You see the water of Biafra flowing in him. You will know that his father and his mother are purely and typical Igbo people. You will see everything about him. It's all about my people. That is Igbo. That mentality of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. My people, and my people. You know, the Fulanis have been divided. I mean, the terrorists have been shared all over Nigeria because they have a conquest, a mission conquest, you know, to carry out over this country. And, you know, ever before now, Igbos have been the one resisting them. And they now share them in a very massive mass, you know, especially in the southeastern part of Nigeria, to make sure that they conquer, you know, that southeast part of Nigeria. And that is why they are paving way, bribing the Fulani governor that they give to us, you know, in person of Mba. You can see it now. They have, you know, become one of the special advisors to Mba. That is the way they used to penetrate when they want to conquer a place. And that is what Alex Otti have discovered. And the only way to cover all this men, Alex Otti decided to give an ultimatum, just the same way they did in Benue now, because they have given them a total quick notice, which they pleaded and they are asking from now till June to do what? To quit Benue. Likewise, that is why Otti now gave them that automatic. I don't want to see Fulani. I have no business with Fulani. If there is anything should be called security, Nigeria, in Abia State, God's own state, we have men, we have people, those that qualify, that have what it takes, mentally and physically, and they are all fit, ready to do the needful and to do the job. And that is why he ordered them. Nothing like open grazing. Nothing like open grazing, because there is no land that is available for you there. Every land is not even in Abia State, it's not even enough for the indigenous, not to talk more you, the foreigners. You understand? And let me tell you, not because there are foreigners that make Otis say that or to do this, but because of the ideology that is in them. You understand it? The mentality that is in them, because he knew that if he should give them, you know, 1 inch, they will count 3 steps. You understand? And that has been their way. So Otis is not ready to leave any stone untouched under his watch. You understand? And that is why he asked them, no open grace, don't even think about it, don't even worry about it, don't even come, we don't need you. And at the same time, that was why he looked at it, who are the capable people, who are the capable set, who are the group, who are the organization that can withstand these people with the kind of arms that they are parading themselves with. You know, they have a federal character in terms of backup. So who are the people that can match them in anyhow they come with it? And if you look at it, the only people that have matched them and the only people that conquer them, no other group than ESN. You see why they allow ESN to come and take over the borders that are connected to Abia State, to make sure, one, all the things that is putting in place in Abia State, the development that he has brought into Abia State will be fully and well secured. Are you hearing me? You see, that was why he's doing this, because he wants a safety of the development that they have brought to Abia State, safety of the people, and safety of the property, and safety of everything that relates to Abia State, because they love Abia people.
But the Fulani governors and the Fulani group are saying, are putting pressure on Southeast governors, including Alex Otti, to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is not released. That if Kanu is released, their future is finished. Why would they be saying that kind of a thing?
Before I then go to what you have said, you know, the Northerners, the Fulanis, the governors in the East, must be scared. And they are not scared of the Igbos. So they are scared of their colonial master that colonized them, the people that put them in power. Do you know why they are scared once again? They are scared of the reason Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the kind of atrocity that they themselves have committed in Igbo land will be reviewed, and they must be called to order. In order to do what? To cover and to scot free. That's why they are fighting against the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But they don't have a choice, and they will release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And there is another point I want to make here. They themselves are not seeing themselves as the governor. They are not seeing themselves as the leader. Despite the fact that Nigerian government is calling them leaders of the Igbos, they themselves knows that they are not Igbo's leader. That the Igbos know those that they hear, they are listening to. And the people that Igbos, the Biafrans listen to, are the people that are not in power. But these people that are not in power, they are the ones speaking the mind of the people. And they are the ones fighting for the people. And no other persons, as you can see it today, no other but Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You see why they are fighting? Because they know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he speaks, even a child in the womb hears him and ready to do what? Obey him and to do whatsoever he asks them to do. But then they are governors. Yes, they are governors, but when they speak, you will see a lot of opposition because they are not speaking in the favor of the people. They are speaking for the interest of the Fulanis whom they stand to serve.
Okay, the Benue youth are already signaling that their ESN has done a lot of support now that their leader has ordered them to leave the entire Benue space. The ESN seems to be secretly operating in Benue, given the sources we are hearing, from that angle. Currently now, is it true that some Israeli missionaries are already training or working with ESN to protect, especially ABIA, where Nnamdi Kanu come from?
Of course, they should, they should work, they should relate. It has become too obvious in Benue State. Many youths have been killed. Many families have rendered homeless. Many families have rendered fatherless and childless. Are you getting it? Many homes have been vandalized. Farms have been utterly destroyed. Crops are no more growing. Farmers no more go to their farmland to farm. You see why we have a lot of scarcity of food in the society and in the country. You see why hunger is wiring everybody, beyond human repair. That is why you see them come up trying to, to match, to have a missionary relationship, a connection to the tested and trusted group. And there's no other group than ESN. These are the people that have been tested and trusted, who have matched the Fulani, and they are the only people that the Fulani is afraid of. Fulani is not even afraid of Nigerian military. They are not even afraid of Nigerian DSS. They are not even afraid of Nigerian police. You understand? But when they hear ESN, they know that these ones hold their brokers. He hold every secret that they know, and they know the secret more than them. And these ones have gotten to their reach. I've dealt with them before. Seriously, imagine I could remember back in the days, some few months ago, you will agree with me, even Sidia Musa called for international support, that these people are using termites when they have encounter with them. That is to tell you the high level that these people have upgraded beyond the Nigerian local military.
So, Sidia Musa is calling for international support to defeat ESN, not even Boko Haram.
Of course, he's calling for international support because I don't know how true it is. They say they have conquered so many commanders of ISWAP, and they have conquered so many, herdsmen and so many Boko Harams in Borno, especially and Plateau. But I don't know how sure and how true or how far it is. But they still know that the only people they have not actually conquered are these people called ESN. They don't know where this meant. Do you know that they used to throw bomb? And even when they throw bomb on these people, bomb doesn't explode. But when they collect this bomb and throw back at them, the thing will explode. So how come? So they are still scared and they are still wondering. They are, imagine Here on this planet, how did these people got this kind level of power, strength, ability, and knowledge? See, let me tell you. That is why CDS Musa and co are crying that the Igbos are not supporting are not coming to Nigerian army. They are not in the
because they know they will do well. They are the bravest.
Baba, let me tell you what you don't know. The trainees of Nigerian army, the best trainees of Nigerian army are the Igbo men, Igbo soldiers that is in Nigerian military. Go and do your findings.
And when they pull that, army collapses.
Well, you see those ones. That is why they want Igbos in the military, because it's only you can see during the time of Goodluck Jonathan, how Jirika matched the Boko Haram. The way he matched them door to door. He gave it to them, and all of them collapsed. You know, when the Northern and Buhari and code, these people want to retaliate, they want to do us, they want to reduce the north. They started crying because they know that Igbo men. That was why they are calling the Igbo youth to join the military. And another point is this. They know that the Igbos are highly intelligent, and Igbos are the people that can withstand them. And for them, you know, to reduce the population of the Igbo youth, they use that platform of the military, you know, to come in order to recruit all the Igbos, and they do what? Give them a total ambushing. So that when the Fulanis, CDS Musa brothers and CDS Musa will now come to the east, they will, you know, find it so easy to conquer the remaining one. There will be no resistance. You know, like that. But now, because we are not ready to do what? To embrace their criminalism platform.
Do you think that Alex Otti can run for second time without joining this Fulani agenda?
Alex Otti don't need to do campaign. Are you hearing me? It doesn't need campaign. What he has put on the ground have already campaigned for him.
But there's pressure to remove him by Ojus Okalo, Benjamin, Carlo, all of them are much.
They are not trying to remove him. What they are trying to do, you know, Tinubu is scared of 2027, and Tinubu is looking for a capable hand. The people that are, the person that are, you know, converted a soul, because Alex Otti, Dr. Alex Otti, with what he has done in ABIA State, he has converted so many souls to himself. Are you getting it? So he doesn't need what? A campaign again. What he needs to do is to address the people, tell them this is the next agenda in the next 4 years. So in order to complete and to add to what I have already put in place, evidence. They say, a good market sell himself. And that is why APC is dragging to bring, because they know if Alex Otti should join APC, do you know how many multitudes that will follow APC? That is why they are trying to, every corner, every means, to bring him into APC. Thank you, my brother.
Mazinam the candidates from ABIA State, that's finally, you know, and going to be released soon, coming to ABIA State, the same ABIA State, you know,
Mazinam the Kanu release, and why ESN are mounting ABIA State is to make sure that his release is well secured, and Mazinam the Kanu himself as a person is well saved, so that Nigeria will not release him and assassinate him.
Oh, okay, finally, there's news that Israeli intelligence already here for his release and protection, you know, especially in ABIA State, comping everywhere, making sure, you know, how can we confirm that part? Just in 1 second.
Yeah, you can confirm
so
that.
He doesn't trust the Nigerian security or Eastern government security.
Of course, we don't trust them. You can see what is it not the DSS that are denying now? They are now, you know, the Nigerian Security Department are denying. So who now kidnap Mazinam the Kanu? Mazinam the Kanu just fly from Kenya and enter Nigeria and enter DSS. That is to tell you a country that is full of bunch of lies. So you never can tell what they can. You know, these people, Sarowiwe is a lesson to us, you know, and the Deregiwa, you know, many of them like that, you know, have been spied. So case of Mazinam the Kanu, and Mazinam the Kanu, to be precise, must be cautionary, you know, fully and monitored.